Okay, boys and girls, today we're going to apply place value concepts and write three-digit numbers that are represented by pictorial models. Okay, for the directions on this, it says write the number of hundreds, tens, and ones. Then draw a quick picture. Okay, on this first one, I want you to write 243. 243. And I want you to draw the picture for it. What'd you put in the hundreds?
2.
What'd you put in the tens?
4.
What'd you put in the ones?
3.
And how did you draw the picture?
200.
200 squares, right?
4 tens.
4 tens.
3 ones.
3 ones. Okay, now I want you to do, on the bottom, 423. 423.
4.
What did you put in the tens place?
2.
Sorry, my two is not one very good. And what did you do for the ones?
3.
And then, so, how did you show me your drawing? You did
400 squares.
There you go, 400 squares, 2 10 sticks, 3 1 circles. Okay. Oh, you guys remember from yesterday. All the digits, they are the same. They have all the same digits. They are just in a different order. Guys, I'm going to tell you, that's important to know for 3rd grade. So you guys keep remembering that. Good job. No, I'm saying it's important in 3rd grade. I'll just tell you, I was a teacher for 3rd grade. It was important. Good job. Okay, boys and girls. Write how many hundreds, tens, and ones there are in the model. What are 2 ways to write this number? Okay, boys and girls, today we are going to write the number, but then we are also going to break it apart into expanded form. Okay? So for right now, let's look at this. How many hundreds are there?
2.
So we'll put the 2 in the hundreds place. How many tens?
4.
So put a 4 in the tens place. How many ones?
7.
Okay, so you would write that number, right, as just 247, right? But then you're also going to write it in expanded form. Guys, expanded form means you're breaking it apart. Instead of just saying 200, you're going to write the number 200. Plus, how many tens? 4 tens. 4 tens is 40, and then 7 ones. That is what we are doing today. We are doing our numbers not just in number form, but in expanded form, okay? Let's do number 1 together. You need to listen to this. This is not how we're doing it. You are doing it not correct right now. So please look up here and watch. You're going ahead and you don't know what you're doing. Okay. So you're going to write how many hundreds, tens, and ones are in the model, and then you're going to write the numbers. It says in 2 ways. That means in expanded form and not expanded form. Okay? All right. So looking at this number, how many hundreds? Everyone?
1.
How many tens?
6.
6. And how many ones?
0.
Okay, so we would just write that as 160, right? Okay. Now, this is where it's going to get tricky possibly for you. Okay? Expanded form means you're breaking apart every number and where it's at, okay? 1 is in the hundreds place. So your first number is going to be 100. Because that's how you say that number anyway, right? 160. 100, right? Okay, then in the tens place, guys, this is the tricky part that I think will be tricking for most of you. Okay, is you can't just put 6, okay, because it's not 6. That number, and being tens, is 60.
Yes.
Okay, and when you say 160, you say 60, right? Okay, and then how many ones? 0. Let's do number 2 as well together, okay? All right, how many hundreds?
2.
How many tens?
2.
How many ones?
5.
Okay, so how would we write that number, everybody? 225. Okay, now the tricky part. Everybody's ready? Okay, I heard a no, so I'm going to wait for a minute. Okay, listen, I don't want you to be tricked, okay? So, guys, we say every number we should write, okay? The only time we won't is if it's like 216. If it's above 20, you will say every number that you should write except for zeros in the 20. So, like we did in 60. But look, so you say, when you say 225, you say 200, right? 200. What's in the tens place? 20. You say 20, don't you? 220 and 5. So you say 20 and 5. Okay, but I want to do one that might trick you. Okay? I want to do one that might trick you. Okay. Okay. How would I write this number? 100. 1. 6. What is that number?
113.
Okay, but now if I did this in expanded form, boys and girls, this is where it will trick you, and I almost guarantee you're probably going to have one of these because it's going to want to trick you. So, how many hundreds? 100. But we don't say 16, do we, for this? If there's 110, how many is that? Or what is that? 10. That's where I don't want you to get tricked, okay? You can't write 16 right here. You have to write 10, because there is 110, and then 6, okay? Don't get tricked on that one,
We will.
okay? If it's 12 or even 11, 111. You have a 100, you have 110, and 1 1. Does that make sense?
Yes.
100 plus 10 plus 1 is 111. Okay? Got it? All right. Do number 3. I'm going to check it. Okay. Now, boys and girls, you're going to do the on your own, on your own. Okay, I believe that you should be able to do 8 and 10 on your own. So, number 9 is the only one we're going to do together. Okay, here it is. Let's read it. The hundredth digit of my number is greater than the tens digit. Okay, so this one has to be bigger than the tens. Okay? The hundreds has to be bigger. That's all that's telling us. It doesn't even tell us any numbers yet. Okay? It's just telling you it will have to be a bigger number than that, the middle one. Okay, are you ready? The ones digit is less than the tens digit. Okay, so this one has to be less than the middle one. The 1 has to be less than that. So you have basically little, bigger, big, bigger. Little, big, bigger for the numbers, okay? Now, let's keep reading. What could my number be? Write it in 2 ways. Okay, so I would write it right here first. We gotta make up a number. Okay, so right now, let's think of a small number for our ones.
1.
Because it has to be less than the tens. So a small number for our ones. What do you think? That's a small number? Not when you're doing digits. You need to think of a small digit by itself. Okay? That's not a small one. Think of all the ones digits. Okay? What's a small number? Nicholas?
3.
3. That'll work. Okay, so I'm going to put a 3 in the ones place. Okay, the tens place has to be greater than the ones. Okay, it can't be a lot greater. It has to be a little greater. It has to be bigger than 3. Can you give me a number bigger than 3? 7. Okay, that will work. Then the hundreds digit has to be bigger than 7. The 100 has to be greater, right, than the tens.
10.
So you can't write 10 in the 100 place. 9 is the biggest you can go. There are only 2 digits that are bigger than 7 that you can write. What are the 2 digits, guys?
8.
8 and 9. So let's pick one. 8 or 9? Liam?
8.
8. Okay. Now, how would you write that in expanded form? What did you do, Clara?
Put the 7 first.
Where are you going to put it? I would not put the 7 first. How did we do the expanded form on these other ones? Look at this. You did the hundreds, then the tens, then the ones. What is this number? What is this? 8. What? 800. Okay, so let's do that in expanded form. How are you going to do this? Ellie? 800 in the first blank. 800 in the first blank. Then what? Look at my number. 800 in the first blank. Then what, Clara? 70 in the second one. And what's in the last one, everyone? 3. Because that's how you say that number, right? 873. Like I said, when you put it in expanded form, you got to have hundreds, okay? The numbers that have hundreds, that are in the hundreds, they all have 2 zeros, right? Okay? So this is basically the 8 with 2 zeros, okay? Tens, if you're writing any numbers that are tens, they have 1 0. So in your hundreds place, you're supposed to have 2 zeros. In your tens place, you have 1 0, and in your ones place, you have no zeros. Unless it's just 0 by itself. 1 0. Okay?
My number
Okay.
5.